Tech Raptor 9.5, EGM 5 out of 5, COG Connected 91 out of 100, 9.25 on Game Informer, 9 GameStop, and 9 non-destructible.
Oh, you're reading the rankings of this game. Jesus, I was so confused there. I was like, is this code? Is Tech Raptor a band? Is it a new rapper? Can I listen to Tech Raptor?
The ship's engines cannot
Tech
be
Raptor's
powered
a
until a
great
replacement
rapper.
regulator has been
Is he?
properly installed.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to go to the power reactor.
That's Ego Raptor's rap.
Oh, I would actually, that'd be kind of cool. If he writes an electronic, like, dubstep song, he's Tech Raptor.
Uh-huh.
Techno rap. That's a genre, right? It's gotta be a genre. Hey, buddy, in the
Techno
comments,
rap is totally a thing.
put your favorite techno rap
I'll be with you,
artists in
friend.
the comments,
I'm
and I'll listen to it
Ernie,
later.
in the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
And I'll rank you from 1 to
Town
10.
sent me hereabouts to check on the guards.
Everybody gets a 2.
Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but
I will,
seems to
Ernest.
me, they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
I'll do it in earnest. The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves while on patrol.
I don't like your tone, Ernie. No, I don't like your tone, Ernie.
All right.
I don't like
Give me a
your
thrust,
tone,
my
Ernie.
friend. Just out here doing my trade. Gathering remains, tagging corpses, filing reports.
Everybody just has a
Guess
job
I
out
better
here.
get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
You mean those
Whoa.
people?
Don't you care they died? Oh, I could use their gear. Which one do you think?
Don't you care that they died?
Alright, we'll be
Then who
emotional.
died? Oh, right. Yeah, well, we do need all the hands we got. What with folks in Edgewater dropping off like cysty pig tumors. Less competition, though, come promoting time.
Really?
You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and
He looked
be
away.
sure to
The
stop by
graphics are
Edgewater
so
for business
great.
for a can of
Yeah.
salt.
When he said
It's
aggressive
not the best
disposition, he
choice.
looked away. That's
It's the
great.
choice.
Oh yeah, no, I love the face animation. This has really come a long way since Bethesda
Vegas?
games, New Vegas. Oh, freaking older Skyrim even had some bad face animation. I'll be on my way. No, hang on, I want to ask you something.
Is Skyrim even Obsidian?
Strangers. You
No,
want to shoot
no,
a
no, no.
rag, Go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
I'll be on my way. Yeah, no, I think they finished with New Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's come a long way from New Vegas, of course. Everything else, but I mean, just in general, face animation has gotten a lot better these past couple of years. I'm impressed and depressed. That's something completely different. Oh, it's a marker. Can I put my sword away? Is it hold reload? There we go. Okay, cool. I'm a run. That's a bad guy, isn't it? Hello, friend. I would like to introduce you to me. How is you? Is you good?
I smell blood.
Uh-oh.
Marauder Goon.
Yeah? Oh, crap. I can do this. Slow-mo. Cut his legs off. Yeah! I actually cut his legs off. Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you're terrible. That's awful.
Wait.
What the fuck?
You got this. Ah! My aim is
You're not
garbage.
too good with the gun.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
forget, like, your character's not too great with the gun.
I'm also not very great with a gun. Hey, look, dead bodies. Hello, resident. Hello, resident. Hello, Marauder.
Resident. Marudar.
Marauder.
He has a bit of stuff, right?
I mean, yep, I took all of it, and it was hot. You see a little bit more now?
Yeah.
I have to keep reactivating the streamer mode. I am back. Okay.
Oh.
What's up?
And
I like it. This is nice. Let's corporate world.
Edgewater.
I like the Moon Man. Can I be a Moon Man?
Whoa, hey.
Goodbye, Moon Man.
It's a great garden.
Goodbye.
I came from
Don't go
Taco
ambling out
Bell.
in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Something's wrong with his face. I can't place it, but something's wrong with his face. I'm just passing
Seen
through.
your own face recently?
Ain't
Ow!
safe out here.
Ash!
You'd best head into town.
That
Avail
hurt my
yourself of
feelings.
Edgewater's high wall
I'm
and
sorry.
low prices.
I never knew. I never got your name. I'm Billy Not So Kid. Oh wait, no, I'm Alex Hawthorne. Sorry, I forgot.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Yeah, I do. It's my
Name's Silas.
finish. I regret
Junior in
saying that.
humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior
Boy.
in humor like a comedian?
Yeah, go for it.
Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
You know, I know it take a.
I'm sorry. He's hilarious. I can't help it.
You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Okay, I'm gonna go. You have fun with that. The person? This is a person.
That's a girl too.
Oh, it is a girl. Hello, girl. I mean,
I have a sixth sense about these things.
was it the boobs?
Have you seen that Pokemon episode where
No.
Nurse Joy comes out of a river in like a full aquatic gear, but it's like it looks like an astronaut's clothing.
Oh yeah.
So you have no idea you have no idea who it is, and Brock immediately says, "Oh, that's a woman." And Misty's like, how do you know? I'm like, trust me, I know.
He smells the pheromones. Oh, hey. I don't know what that is. It's a shunt.
Bypass stunt, a shunt for like arteries.
Maybe. Yeah. I think that's what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be you jam it into the computer, and it goes past the thing. Bypass. That'd be a better word.
But like a bypass surgery.
Yeah. Bypass of a computer. Computer bypass surgery. All right. I'm gonna
With
go
a
to the
shunt.
thing. Yes.
God, this
Maybe.
is getting extremely biological.
That seems like the right place to go. Oh, it is. Hello, sir. I
Hello.
would like to borrow your computer. What do we got? Logs. There's no wood in here. I really don't want to read this. Somebody else can read this if they'd like. Go pause the screen on that and read it to me. Oh, hell yeah.
This is not bad elevator music.
Monkey,
Hmm.
Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words.
I should shoot them all.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the
How
town
does he know
boss.
who we
I'm
are?
Luke Thompson, outpost
Jim.
administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Oh, he doesn't know who we are. What are you talking about?
He does. He thinks we're Hawthorne. Alex.
Think?
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
I don't work for Space's Choice. Oh, go wrong
Yeah.
idea.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Oh, weird.
My ship needs repairs?
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
We're robbing you.
I
He's
beg
pretty-
your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
We're gonna rob him.
I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly
We're gonna
how
rob
you
somebody
may
else.
retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay.
Let me guess. You want me to do something before you're gonna give it to me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
We're robbing somebody.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical
Oh.
lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power
How
shut down,
mostly?
you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
You say mostly abandoned. You didn't say There we
Yeah.
go.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh, here we go.
Ah. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The
That's
people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
You sure?
I'm
Why?
like a slave.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our
Producing
quotas
what?
this year, the company
Who
might shut
knows?
us down
Dead
for
bodies,
good.
apparently. That's all I've
I
seen.
need those workers back at their stations.
How can I help? None of what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame the workers.
How can I help?
How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
What do you want to do?
Oh, who am I gonna do?
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
But we got a partner.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative
like this guy.
passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with
I
mine,
don't.
and trusting
I mean,
Miss
he's
Holcomb
like- he's
with
like
my
a dick.
Shadow.
No, exactly. I like it. Like he's like so. Like he looks like
Yeah.
corporate, but also corrupt. Like I don't know if he's tired or what's up with him. I could use the company. Let's bring along.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am
They
glad
did
to
pretty
hear
good
that.
job on all the faces.
Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your
So
help.
I feel like
It
we
is
have
a
two
lot to
choices
ask of a
here.
stranger, I
Yeah.
know.
We either take
Fine.
the we take the town's power supply and
Yep.
force them all to move to the botanical garden, or we take the botanical gardens.
Make them all move up here. Or we kill everybody. No problem. No one's left. And then we just leave
Or we
with two
kill
power
ourselves.
supplies. We can get 2 power supplies.
So
Screw
four
everybody.
options, I guess.
We can also just, lay in a corner and cry. I like that option. I do
Well,
it quite
5.
often.
Hey,
so
mister,
many
can we
options.
talk?
We could eat some dirt.
Can we
Yes,
talk?
Parvati, we
No.
can totally talk.
No.
And other things if you're
No.
into that.
No talking. No, stop following me.
Go back.
I refuse. Ah, she's running. Okay, fine. What do you want?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just Mr.
Very much
Thompson
not
has his own
so.
view on matters, on
He's
account
cute.
of it's his
I like
job
her eyes.
and what all, but that's not the only side
I
of
like
the
her
tale.
glasses or her goggles.
If I wanted to deal with nuances, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. We're not that
No.
armed. This is about the deserters.
is-
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay.
Did you know this Adelaide Reed?
Miss McDevitt? Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent.
Oh.
She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know
Flavorist.
is
That's a
she
good term,
left
right?
after her son died. It was a real big to-do.
Somebody tried to cook her
I could
son.
hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This
Life's
town's got
hard here.
issues.
Yeah.
Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
Yeah?
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Fine. I'll think about it. All right, where can I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
All right, I'll think about it. How much time I got left in this episode, Ash?
Not a lot. John.
Do we want to just make it to this place and then end this episode?
Yeah, let's jog on over there and end the episode.
All right, we'll open this door, see what's inside. How's the mechanical lab? Never mind.
Seriously, if it's within the bounds of the city, then why would any of you care?
Yeah, they just walked out. Well, they're not coming up to work. Oh, here it
I've
is.
always felt weird.
I'm running away from home.
Clean.
As he
I mean-
ran away like 10 feet.
We robbed this guy. I'd like to take your books. Or your weird lamp. Damn. Okay. Before I cut him open, let me just... What's he got to say?
Yes, what is it?
Does
You're
he
an
have to
outsider.
say?
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar
Oh,
Max, if you're
this
the
is the
sort who
vicar.
prefers brevity.
Yep.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
Is it that weird, really? No,
Just
not
tag
really.
along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
DeSoto.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling.
Alcohol.
This season's tossball predictions. The
Alcohol.
quickest way out of town.
Alcohol.
Tossball predictions? Is that like March Madness?
Oh, yes, no. That's what I was thinking too. Tossing a ball.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb?
Nah, you do
Every
it.
time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and
He is
slink
kind
away.
of sort of
I
attractive.
can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to Adele's deserters, of course.
Yeah.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you.
Yeah.
Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Why would that be? Can she get treated by
I
a
see today we'll be conversing
sawbones?
without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
I love the dumb
Could you
options.
maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
You got some weird goggles. What do you think of the group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
What do you think about this, Ash? Well, I got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And I've been outside and I'm impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library.
All right.
Barely escaped with
Banned
my
book?
life.
Yeah.
But you
That's
see,
rough.
one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
All right, let's get the book then. Sure. Handsome. What weirdness y'all get into around here?
What?
Stop! You violated the law.
You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest.
Yeah, I do.
I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Sounds like a plan. All right. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book.
We may
I
just
see.
have to.
Gotta finish the conversation. There you go.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right, everybody, and that's going to be the end for now. If you like this Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, your dog, if your dog has a YouTube account. If not, make a YouTube account for your dog. Ash, do you have a
Yeah,
YouTube
he
account for your
deserves
dog?
it.
All right, I stole your
no.
dog. Forgot about that. Dog's mine now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ash.
Son of-
Well, I mean, he likes
Anyway.
me better. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.